If I was reincarnated as He-Man. Don't forget to come like and subscribe. Let's get started. It starts with Prince Adam waking up punching hand. He's looking at his appearance, saying, I'm in my line. Regular form wears a sword and a strange man that comes and says, Hi, Prince Adam. Prince Adam says, Who are you? I am a friend, I'm an enemy. You gave your life for your people, and you're kind, and that has given you a place. Into the other side. Prince Adam says, What's the other side? The strange man says, The other side is a place when you're fighting. If you pass away on the battlefield, you're welcome to go to the other side. It's where warriors have been that goal, giving her all, making the ultimate sacrifice. Prince Adam says, I can't be here, my family, my friends, my closest friend, and my enemy Skeleton the enemy. I was trying to stop him. Did that even work? The stranger says no, the stranger says he didn't. It stopped it from getting worse, but Skeleton used as a vessel no, and he also got the sword of Gray Skull. Prince Adam says, oh great, we're going to Tifa now. Can you fuck goes to the game? The king says you said my kid is not. You said Princeton is not gone. Mason says I sense his essence past the other side. The king says, so what do we have to do to get him back? Tifa says we have to travel to the other unit, to the other side, get him back, get the sword back. The king says this is all I need to do, Tifa man-arms robot. And Andra, the second the rest of you hold off Skeletor until we get Prince and back. Going to Skeleton. Skeleton hears the ancient sorcerer Dark Evil. Here's the voice that says, now that I am inside your body, I can give you an ancient power, dark power. And now that you got rid of your biggest phone, He-Man, you can have a great. No, you just have to get rid of the enemies, the king, and all the power will be yours. Skeletor laughs, Skeleton horse, says Vivian, and she comes, and says, yes, I need you to make sure that the army wipes out everyone and everything. Now we will return back to Tifa and the team. So Ava asks, so how are we going to get to the overworld? Or whatever it's called. VA says, I'll make a portal there, and we'll get him, and we'll get Prince Adam back. They go into the portal. Keep it handmade. They go through the portal, and they look, there's an ancient, calm and forest area. Alan, she says, this place looks pretty amazing. Tifa says, I feel the magic around here. It's amazing. But nothing, Alan, she says, it's so pretty. King Grace Golf says, I know why you're here, Tifa. You're here for Prince Adam, right? Teva says, so you've seen him? Yeah, I seen him. And he's been worried about you. Everybody else, actually, Tifa says, where is he? He is with everyone else here, Tifa, and a woman's tricycle to Prince after he fight. He finds Prince Adam near campfire. Prince Adam says, Latifah, how did you find me? I used the magic to find you. Was actually pretty easy. I knew where you were. I knew how to find you. So tell me. Tifa, tell me what's been going on. Tifa says, everybody knows who you are now, even your father and your mother. Peaceful basically says, everybody knows your secret. Prince says, that's going to be something we deal with. Let's just say, what's this? Get me home at this point. Are you sure the Sword of Grace is in the forgery? Yes, that's why we're fortunate. Make it. Strong Robot starts walking to the fourth room and working on the Sword of Race car. Banging it, trying to forge the two halves back together and enough energy for it back to where it was like it was when Newton improved. He tries it multiple attempts, but fails, tries one more time, and the energy is so big this time it cries the circuits. He says, Toto, tell Dad I'm sorry that I tried my best to surprise the team, and says we have to make a sacrifice worth it. We have to make it worth something. Adam grabs the sword and says it will be Deluxe to the portal, saying goodbye to you all his friends that he made the other world tea for serve. Are you ready to see your home? Adam says, ready as I'll ever be. Walk through the portal, covering that the home that he left behind is not the home that he once knew. The buildings are destroyed. The kingdom is a sample of what it once was. Adam says, where's my father and mother Tifa Allen? And then cradles girls on a ship that they left behind and gets on it and teleports. As they get back to the fallen base of operations, Prince Adam goes and see his parents. His mother is happy with joy. His father is crying. Say, I'm so sorry, Adam, the talks that we had, the conversations that we had. I'm so sorry this whole entire time you put the world on your shoulders, holding them up, becoming a proud man. I know I never got to say it now then, but I'm saying it now. I'm proud of you, son. Adam says, thanks. I'm sorry, too. I'm sorry that I kept a secret from all of you. No, where is that sorcerer? This will be the final battle. Violet shows up Print at home, says, what is she doing here? He said she's been a spy to see what Skeletor, what type of power, what type of plans he's been having. Prince Adam says, so she's an ally now. Pretty much she got fed up and tired of watching Skeleton destroy things. The Vian says have pretty much been getting along. Skeleton was evolving as a following his army. That's why I took these gems from him. The 5 gems. How did he get a hold of all these? That's what Prince Adam says. Vivian says he got a hold of these items because he made any advice or got someone to make him advice to track all the energy signatures. But since he has an evil source on her to give him a power, I think if I use my magic on it, and also with Tifa, help, we should upgrade this sword so you'll be able to control all the elements. Prince Adam looks kind of second kisses, but Vivian says we don't have that much time. You can trust me and I can help you fix this mess, or you can keep second-guessing me. Your choice, Prince Adam. They kept working on the sword, working day and night, trying to get the magic until they finally crack. Tifa and Vince's. When you sword, he has a... Prince Adam sees the 5 gems on the sword. Prince Adam says thank you. Maybe we should meet up with my dad and my mom, as is what Prince Adam says. We go where the fall castle with that sea Granger. Also, the king, the queen, once the king says, so what's the plan? The plan is, I got the sword to be upgraded, so he gives me a fighting chance, and maybe I can finally have a fight chance. You need to. Take them in. I need to take the masters of the universe and the rest of the army to attack. They get on the battlefield and Prince Adam shells from the top of his lungs by the power of Grayskull. I have the power as the one as a lightning bolt. As the lightning looks down on the battlefield, Skeleton sees and drone. If Skeleton sees He-Man and he flies towards him as He-Man gets bumped and dragged, and Scream yells for him as Skeletor says, nice seeing you again, He-Man. What should I call you? Prince Adam says, oh, nice to see you too, Skeleton. I don't like how you did with the place. And he grabs his sword and smack him. And Skeletor goes way back and throws a magical ball, trying to taunt He-Man, saying you are not that amazing. How many times have messed up my plans? How many times to you this came in with your magical sword? And you're big and you're weird. Prince Adam says I'm not the one that attacks people. I'm not the one that just destroys everything I touch. There was a prophecy about you that you were about to come. Why couldn't you just stay a good person? What went wrong? Your father is the one that went wrong. I had everything taken away from him. Prince Adam says, what did my father take from here? That the throne? Everything Skeleton shows Prince Adam in vision about the past, how they used to be brothers, and how they used to play together, until that fateful day. They were the king, and Skeletor was playing the day that I was cast. They heard the past came talking, how he was going to move him from exile. Prince, and I'm so what, you're supposed to have a pity party, now someone hurt you. So you just want to hurt them right back, Skeleton? Yes, very, very funny. And they start waking back. Prince Adams, swinging the sword, start flashing with magic. In this blasters, the energy Skeleton just blasted the energy from Prince A, and he's just holding back with 2 legs, has 2 legs, is blasting him with all the magic, and He-Man is just flashbacking of everything the first fight, telling Chief of how he truly felt. And I used the He-Man things with Tifa and Vivian went through, and he calls on the power of all the jewels blast, and Les kettled to back different Adam using the jewels, and pushes back Skeletor. So that Skeleton says, how did you get that power? How did you get a little help from Tifa? And your old friend of Vivian, Keto, says, when I get my hands on that girlfriend of yours, and Vivian, this you wait, and Prince Adam punches him, and says, why can't you just stay a regular person? Skeleton says art person is boring and want power greed. And now I have it off Prince Adam. Says you have it all. No, not really. You have a person in your ear deciding every decision that you make. He uses the fines to tie Skeleton up. Then he uses light to blast him. And then he uses ice. Skeleton says you're starting to figure out these powers of yours. Let me give you something else to play with. Someone Skeleton soldiers Prince Adam uses to power Earth and brings down boulders and stories of them soldiers Prince. And I'm saying I have to end this now before Skeleton says, look what's happening outside. Look at how many. It shows a kind of vision in the dark floor. Look at your little girlfriend. Your father, your mother, and your friends. The master stuff the university destroyed by everything. Not if I stop you first. But first, before I got in here, I called on some friend to people in the overworld. Can Grace go in the other corner, the other warriors in the overworld, as the other people from the overworld ate they? Take some of the people, some of those enemies. Some of them are taking out the giant robots. Skeleton is looking, saying, how did you get them, Prince Adam? Saying, well, he came here, and I'm a little bit help having a sorcerer as a girlfriend and has its perks. getting some friends from another dimension is one of them. Skeletor gets mad and starts lashing again mad, and Right starts lashing some more blasting. Prince Adam says this is pointless. Don't you know I will win, we will win. All the masters of the universe are working together. Everyone is working together to defeat. You just give it up. Go, Door says, give it up, give up. Really, you would like that when you who would love it. Skeleton does one final move, trusting the Dark Sorcerer, one last time complete. Speaker and Spike Gear. It's began stronger, and in Prince, saying what is that in the Dark Sorcerer, is laughing, saying finally I get them. I get to meet you. Prince Adam dodgers. But this fight is no longer easy. It's more difficult, more challenged. Dark Sorcerer moves the battlefield to Swinger House, and Prince Adam falls. Before he does, he grabs his sword and paint on it, like I'll cover board Sword Gray. He trying to drain the dark magic from him. But as he does, he can't print. Adam kind of goes into this void memory of Skeletor, but also as the king's brother Caldor. Prince Adam says, why don't you just come out? I know you're in here somewhere under all this darkness. Let me help. You let me end this. I know deep down. You don't want to do this deep down. You don't want to be this villain. Stop this. And the Dark Soldier says, no, I will not let you stop this. He activates the light jewel and shines so bright that it opens up the void. Prince Adam says, Caldor, come into the light. Do you really want this? Do you really want the end of the world? He sucks. Caldor thinks, can I really change? Can I really do all right? Prince Adam says yes. No. Kick him out. Kick him out of your mind. Kick him out of your body. Only you can fight this off now. I can help you. But you're going to have to do it, Caldor. Caldor grants, pushes him out. The Dark Sorcerer says, why everything that you're doing, and now you're trying to kick me out, everything that you ever done, you think they can take you back. After this, you think what you've done can be erased. Caldor says, I know what I've done. It will take years, even 1,000 years to make up what I did. But I'll do it every day, every night, just to make right, and pushes the Dark Sorcerer out. Prince Adam uses his magical sword and takes, and suck in the Desorbo, the dark energy, and dispels it. Caldor says, thank you, nephew. Caldor says, you can get rid of it. You can get rid of all my army if you focus all the jewels. Prince Adam did destroys all the skeletons, all the robots, and the king comes down and says, you did it, son, you did it. The king says, Caldor, brother. Caldor says, hi, brother, it's been a long time. I know it's going to be a long time before I earn your trust back. And the king just goes and hugs him, saying, don't worry about that. I'm sorry that I wasn't there for you. Caldor says, no, it was my fault. Tifa goes and hugs Adam and says, we did it. We finally did it. King Grace calls, says, you did it, Prince Adam. You saved the world, your kingdom, and the people you care about most. He goes to King Grace, called to see the Sorcerer Teeth, his mother. He tells her all about it. A few years past, and he's king now. Keith Tifa is Diva is pregnant and has one child in hand. King, the past king, was like, I'm proud of you. Prince Adam says, this still feels weird. This is where you used to stand and sit, and now I pass it on to you. My son, you've been a strong man. Prince Adam was thinking, it's been a year since I came into this world, but now I have everything. I have a family. I have a wife. I have parents. I have an uncle that can be finally proud of me. And it gets, and Caldor says, no, nephew, come on. Kick him out. Kick him out of your mind. Kick him out of your body. Only you can fight this off now. I can help you. But you're going to have to do it, Caldor. Caldor grants, pushes him out. The Dark Sorcerer says, why everything that you're doing, and now you're trying to kick me out, everything that you ever done, you think they can take you back. After this, you think what you've done can be erased. Caldor says, I know what I've done. It will take years, even 1,000 years to make up what I did. But I'll do it every day, every night, just to make right, and pushes the Dark Sorcerer out. Prince Adam uses his magical sword and takes, and suck in the Desorbo, the dark energy, and dispels it. Caldor says, thank you, nephew. Caldor says, you can get rid of it. You can get rid of all my army if you focus all the jewels. Prince Adam did destroys all the skeletons, all the robots, and the king comes down and says, you did it, son, you did it. The king says, Caldor, brother. Caldor says, hi, brother, it's been a long time. I know it's going to be a long time before I earn your trust back. And the king just goes and hugs him, saying, don't worry about that. I'm sorry that I wasn't there for you. Caldor says, no, it was my fault. Tifa goes and hugs Adam and says, we did it. We finally did it, King Grace. Call says you did it, Prince Adam. You saved the world, your kingdom, and the people you care about most. He goes to King Grace, Call to see the sorcerer Teeth, his mother. He tells her all about it a few years past. And he's king now, Keith Tifa. His diva is pregnant and has one child in hand. King the past king was like, I'm proud of you, Prince Adam. Says this still feels weird. This is where you used to stand and sit. And now I pass it on to you. My son, you've been a strong man. Prince Adam was thinking, it's been a year since I came into this world, but now I have everything. I have a family. I have a wife. I have parents. I have an uncle that can be finally proud of me. And it gets, and Caldor says, no, nephew, come on. Can be finally proud of me. And it gets, and Caldor says, no, nephew, come on. You're missing, you're missing. One of the most important days of your life. I'm coming. Then he gets grounded and says, it doesn't matter what I face. It doesn't matter who I become. I will always protect me, you people of the kingdom. I will always make sure that you have a nice life, that you are protected and guarded, and make sure the new generation will grow and rise to the challenge. Let this day be known as the most important days of kings. I hope I can live up to this generation, to the challenge. Some of you know me as Prince Adam, some of you know me as He-Man. But all I ever wanted was to be a person that could be counted on, to be a person that could be relied on. I hope I live up to your expectations. Chief comes and says he had a good speech. My love and kisses and Princess Prince Adam is, what will I do without you? And that's the end. Again, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and tell me how you like the story, how I can improve in the future with my stories and stuff like that. See you next time.